Hello, I am Oculus from Pow Wow Gaming, and we're doing a new series tonight called Newbie Night. And we don't mean that in any condescending kind of way. We just want to try and play with the basic cards and try and show what's maybe some smart moves and what's maybe not so smart. You know, basically anybody who's new to the game might have some fun watching it and learn a thing or two. Farron, is there anything you want to add before we go on?
No, we just, not really. I just hope this will be helpful to any of the new people interested in Hearthstone.
Yeah.
And we are gonna basically just go through all the basics that you will also face.
And boom, 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 there we go. And we're starting, this is a brand new account, and yeah, we're gonna try and beat Hawker. That's the first thing. I think he's a gnoll, I think they're called, these dudes. Let's see, let me just minimize this and put it here, and we go into the game. So, Gnoll, he says some weird noises to us here. Oh, we have one card to play here. I can't even remember this. I thought we actually had a deck to play. So, yeah. Our Murloc is out there, and it very kindly shows us the attack and health and everything. I think we're just gonna breeze through this without explaining much, because I think it's much better just to play it if you are a new player. But we'll just go through it really fast. Okay.
Yeah, obviously the big part here that we will show is the health pool.
Yeah.
It's 30 health for you and your enemies, but obviously not here. Now the enemy has only 10 because it's a tutorial. But 30 health. And a common saying about that is even 1 health is enough if it makes you win the game.
Yeah, it's enough to win the game.
Yeah, it's never too wise to focus too much, keeping the health up. But that also means absolutely nothing in the long run. But that's, you know, when you get more used to the game. Definitely. And you get more fine points.
And here's a classic. We got 2-on-1s. Do we want to kill them, clear the board, or do we want to go face? At this point, with us having so much health, we just want to go face. Because either these can maximum kill one of ours, or two damage to our face. So this is really basic stuff, of course.
Yeah.
But it would be more fun when we get a bit further. But we thought we'd stream, you know, from the very beginning of making a new account. Here's what the game is trying to demonstrate here. Really beneficial trade. This guy
kind of a value trade.
Really a value trade. He can do 2 damage. This guy has 2 health, but he has a massive 5 attack. So you really want to clear him out of the way with this dude.
Yeah.
Here it's smart to trade. Oh.
This is like a spell that he just tossed out there.
Yeah. We have a spell card too and can finish it. We do 6 damage to his face. That means we go for him and not his minions, and well, we beat Hawker.
Yes, we did.
Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty.
Pretty badass.
Our first victory with our new account, and we get Arcane Intellect. So again, we're gonna try and breeze through this and really get to the point where we can play ranked with the basic decks. That's gonna take just a little moment. There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Millhouse, Mana House, huh?
Yeah, Millhouse, Mana Storm. I mean, when I see Millhouse, I always think about the Simpsons character.
Oh yes.
So. Oh, Mana Storm.
Yeah, and one basic thing about all card games, especially with the Hearthstone, is that you will always gain mana that you use to play the cards.
Yeah.
Like we got now 1 mana, it's the first turn, and we have 1 mana minion. So we obviously play that one, and then we are out of the crystals.
Yeah.
Next turn we will have 2 out of 2 mana crystals to use as well. So it increases and fulls.
Exactly, and anybody who's played Magic the Gathering and has that as a reference, there are no mana, really, you know, land cards. There are some cards that can give you mana, but usually you just gain 1 mana every turn, and well, not usually, you always gain 1 mana every turn.
Up to 10.
Up to 10, and there are no different kinds of mana, like, you know, water mana or fire mana and all that stuff. But so we need to play. It's again very simple. We just play what we can here and hit them in the face. It's very, very simple at this point, and that's what I really think they've done very good, Blizzard, with this game, of making it extremely simple to learn from the start.
Yeah.
Wow, Millhouse is a dick, huh? He just killed that guy. Wow. Alright. So at this point we have a choice to make. Do we want more cards? Arcane Intellect. We use all our mana and we gain 2 new cards. Or do we put our raid leader down, who raises the attack of our other minions, including this dude, with 1? I would say at this point we might as well put something down on the board.
Yeah, why not?
Board presence is pretty much one of the most important things in this game. Board presence. By board presence, I mean you have some minions down on the board.
Yeah.
If you lose what's called board control, the game can very quickly spiral out of control. But it's not always smart to play a lot of minions, even though you can. But we'll get to that in probably another episode than tonight. Yeah. So at this point, I would again say just play this dude.
Yeah, or, why not?
I mean, the game obviously thinks probably it's smarter to play a fireball now, but we'll still have it for next turn. There's no reason to just to blow it now. No. Say for some magic reason he plays a huge minion now with 5 or 6 health. Well, then we can deal with it. If we had just put it in his face, we wouldn't be able to deal with it, and it might even kill both our minions. So, yeah.
No, well, this is pretty easy choice.
Very easy.
What to play.
Because we have 5 mana, and do we have any cards that together combined cost 5 mana? Yes, we do. I actually made a big mistake here. And I just wanna, you know, I should slap myself in the face. That was very stupid. I should, of course, first play Arcane Intellect.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I'll see what cards I gain, and maybe there's some better play than a Bloodfin Raptor. There probably isn't, so it's not that big a deal.
Probably not, yeah. That's a pretty decent play.
It could have been this dude, but we wouldn't have mana for him, actually. We could have paid an Arcane Explosion, which is useless.
But no minions.
There are no minions out there, it's useless, so...
Yeah, and usually one of the basic things that people usually talk about in the Hearthstone is the mana curve.
Yeah.
And you usually do wanna always use all of the mana. You don't really wanna waste of the mana, but those are for the long games.
That's true.
You wanna keep on the mana curve always, usually.
And we'll go into that again later when we get to some real games. This is not what I would call a real game, these introductory games. But we'll get to that about the mana curve, and when it's sometimes... Oh, we killed him. Yeah. So but we'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
Okay, victory. 2 victories in a row, guys, and we got a novice apprentice. Lord Walker Cho. That is also a card, and all these are cards in the game. Actually, most of these are legendaries, so cards that are hard to get by, and that you can only have 1. And we can get into that. As you can see, I put the actual deck list on the side from the basic mage deck, which we will be using when we're done with the tutorial. And you'll see there are double cards, all of them. It's noted on the right side. It says 2, and the numbers on the left side are what they cost mana-wise. Those legendary cards, you can only have 1 of each. So we again play, obviously, the 1 mana.
Yeah.
A Pandaren Scout. That is a card that is only gonna come out in this matchup, I think. It does not exist in the actual game. So what do we do? Do we do the Arcane Explosion that does 1 damage to all his minions, which is 1, and kill it? Or do we put the Bloodfin out?
Yeah, I don't think there's really that wrong choice. Either one is a good choice.
Either one is a good choice, because this guy can kill our little dude who's actually better. Which he will, unless the AI is really stupid. But I still am gonna value getting this dude out.
Yeah.
And obviously,
yeah, and you never know, he might get more minions that we can use.
We can use this arcane explosion on. It says all enemy minions, so we probably get more value by saving it. And why not kill this guy? Well, we can do 2 damage to his head, and he's probably gonna kill it anyways. So if we kill there, well, we missed those 2 damage we could have done. There we go. So if we had killed it, well, we missed those 2 damage we just did.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna do it pretty much similar again.
Yeah, again we have value of 4 damage to be traded. Well, then those 4 damage we could have done here are not gonna happen. So we might as well kill him, hit him in the face. Alrighty. A Crocolisk.
Ooh.
It's a good. That's actually a fun choice we can have. I would actually say put out the raid leader and go face again. I mean, again, we keep on being ahead, having more minions than him, as you can see. So we might as well...
if he kills now the raid leader with that one, we can always use arcane explosion.
Yeah, on that one and that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's hope he does.
Oh,
that was nasty, huh?
That's a strong play.
That's a very strong play. Very, very strong play. Let's see what we get. Maybe we get something strong to play too. Not really.
Not really.
Well, again, I don't think we should play all cards here. For the reason that doing 1 extra damage to these 2, this guy can obviously trade with both of them, and needs to trade with the one with most attack. And we do
that's the smartest always.
Do that immediately. We put out another Crocolisk and the Murloc. Then you might say, why not give him 1 damage, because then he'll trade with these if he does, because then he'll be down to 2 health and get those 2 damage from either. Good point, but we can still do it next turn, and we're only getting 1 card a turn anyways, so it's not like I think it's we're gonna lack the mana.
Exactly.
Alright, a Shadowpan Monk. Again, these... Oh. Until you kill Cho's minions, he can't be attacked. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Now our arcane explosion is more worth it.
Yeah.
Since we can clear the 1/1.
We can
we
kill
should
and
first
the 3/1.
obviously. Yeah, but we should obviously first play arcane intellect and see what cards we get.
See what we get. Oh, Magma Rager. That's about one of the worst cards in the game to actually have when you have a deck. Take note of that. But yeah, our arcane explosion is gonna kill everything. So
and then we're gonna have to sacrifice our 2/1 as well. But that's okay.
Because it says we need to kill the minions before we can kill this dude. So end turn.
Yeah.
We have 1 mana left. We can't play these. Oh. Oh, our panda friend has found new friends.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I think now we only played the Oasis, obviously.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That some of the minions do have a what are called battle cries that are activated when you play them on the field, and they go range from like this one. Voodoo Doctor is heal. He can heal either minions or your hero. Some do only for heroes, and other battle cries they go from anywhere really. So.
Yeah. So I would still say let's put out the Oasis Snapjar. Yeah. Even though we waste 1 mana, he has a really solid body in the sense he has 7 health. That's a lot. Of course, it's only 2 damage, but yeah. Oh, he puts out a Magma Rager. Oh,
yeah, see. And now we can trade.
Yeah, just easily.
With the 1/1 to the 5/1, obviously.
Yeah, I mean that is just insane value in trading there.
Yeah.
That just our little wee 1/1 kills a 5/1. That's why Magma Rage is so, to be honest, a piece of shit. You should never put that in your deck. But obviously we didn't make this deck. This is just how it is. But we put out our Magma Rage at this point.
Yeah, I think, and we also play Nightblade
straight to the face with the 3 damage. He also has, as you can see, a battle cry.
Yeah.
And we kill this dude.
Yeah. Because we wanna try to at least protect our Magma Rider.
Yeah, Magma Rager is so easy to kill that we really need to keep killing whatever he puts down, because no matter how bad the minion is, pretty much it's gonna have at least one attack.
But like in here, in this point now, we don't wanna anymore kill the minions because we have a killing blow.
This is what also is referred to as lethal. So let's see, he has 16 health. We can do 5, plus 2, 7, plus 4, 11, plus 6. That's 17.
That's 17. But if we would use the turtle now to kill the voodoo doctor, we would only have 15 and we would miss the lethal. Yeah. So it's always good to count
really
if
do
you have
the
a
counting.
lethal or not.
Always do the counting, before you start killing his minions. Do I have enough to just kill him? And we do. So let's get it over with and get to the next one.
Yeah.
And as always, if you have any questions or anything, please just write in the chat, and we will do our best to answer. And we're just taking this nice and slow, and going. Our aim is to go into rank with the basic decks, with the basic mage deck tonight. I think we're gonna do. Which is already listed on our right here, to show you that, hey, you can actually do pretty well with those decks and win and gain ranks.
Yeah, and at least have fun while you are collecting cards, because this is still a game that one of the points is to collect cards, so you don't wanna... There's no need to pay a lot of money, like some people say it's pay to win, to get some special cards. There is no rush with that.
No.
You need to learn the game in any way, and you can have fun by just playing with the honing your game, honing your tactics and everything else, and then you just keep getting the card for free in the meanwhile.
Them. And I mean, the thing is, if you want to put any money into this game, buy the Naxxramas, what's it called, expansion. The Naxxramas expansion
pack or something.
It gives you way the most value out of your money instead of buying packs and stuff like that, or arenas. So anyways, let's play here. I would say we survive if we give this dude this health buff. He's gonna survive.
Yep.
And we put the stone talk. He has what's called charge. That means just he can attack immediately as you play him. We trade here, we can do that, and we attack his face. If your minion doesn't have charge, it cannot attack the same round you put it down. It has to wait a round. He's really tossing bananas at us. And this is again the battle cry we were talking about. A battle cry is something that happens immediately you play a card from your hand. Now, if there's some sort of effect in the game that says put a minion from your deck into play, then the battle cry is not gonna go. It has to be played from your hand. But that's some more advanced stuff that we don't need to go that much into now. I think we should just keep buffing our minions and put the
then we exactly. We play that and we buff the 1/1.
So now he can kill that one and still survive since it has 2 health and he has 1 attack. This dude will do 3 damage to the face. Goody goody. Alrighty. Oh, he's happy, the gorilla.
Oh,
that was mean.
Yeah,
he did an AoE on us and did 2 damage to all our minions. And if you're confused of what happened, you can always put your mouse to the side here and hover over, and then it says, like here it says, he did a spell that costs 2 mana. It's called Stomp and deals 2 damage to all enemies. And then it shows what happened. It even did, as you can see, 2 damage to us, to our face here. So, all right. So let's put something more out. I think it's time to heal up our Crocolisk, maybe. I mean, often it's...
Hello, Intention. Welcome to the Twitch.
Hey, so it's when we have this much health, it's usually way better to heal your minions up than your own health, because your minions are the ones doing damage. You should just view your health as a resource, something that you can use to get momentum or to get board control. So instead of healing ourselves, we just heal this Crocolisk. We have 3 mana left. Obviously, we play the Wolf Rider, and he also, as you can see, has charge, meaning he just can attack immediately, which we do. And now, again, even though he did this AoE, we seem to have board control again, meaning we have presence on the board, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, he tossed a barrel. That was horrible play by him. He should, of course, toss the barrel at our Wolf Rider. So we're introduced with the taunt now. What is taunt, Farron?
Well, taunt is a character that will block or your physical attacks, including heroes with weapons. But spells can bypass it, and we could hit our fireball straight to the enemy hero.
For instance.
And for instance, that's
and
possible.
by block, sorry to interrupt you. By block, you mean we have to attack that if we attack.
Yeah, with our minions, we have to. We can't attack the hero until we kill the taunted character. And there's a few ways to pass it. One is obviously to kill it, or you can silence it as well with different minions.
Silence,
but in this case, we are gonna play raid leader buff of the 3-1.
As you can see, and when I hover over it here, raid leader gives +1 attack to all our minions, and that's a really solid play when we already have 3 minions. So you guys probably gonna guess which one we're gonna use to kill this dude. Exactly, the wolf rider. That means we just trade 1 minion, because if we had to attack with these 2 dudes, they would both die.
Exactly. Might actually choose to attack with 2 dudes if they both would survive, but since they both will die, it's always better to just lose 1 minion, obviously.
Oh, he did that again, the stomp. Killed our entire board. Yeah, well, that's what happens. At this point, we might even want to use our fireball to clear this dude. But first, we have this novice engineer. His battle cry is draw a card. Anytime you have something with draw a card that you want to play, which we do, you want to play it first, because that way you can see what you get. If you wait, and for instance, if I fireball first and then put the novice engineer down, I might have gotten a solution that costs less than 4 mana to deal with this dude. So that's why I'm gonna put this first down and see what happens. Oh, we get our own taunt now. So, question is, what do? This guy can go out, charge it, but he dies, and it still has 1 health left. That seems not good enough. We could fireball it, it's an option, or we could put out our own taunt, who deals 3 damage. I think it's very clear that it's a shield master we want out. He puts a minion on the board, and we know we can deal with this dude next turn unless it gets killed. Do you agree, Farron?
Yeah, I think that's a solid plan. And just for our watcher intention that the game might feel tough, even the tutorial at the start, but if you keep at it, you will definitely improve, and the tutorial will, later on feel like it's nothing. It's gonna be simple, and our point here is just to show you that there's a different ways to handle.
A good way, a really good way to see is this an efficient play I'm doing, is to look, this minion, what did he cost? Well, he cost 3 mana. And again, we had the choice of fireballing him. What does my fireball cost? 4 mana. So that gives me an indication that I'm paying more mana than he paid to put it down, and that means
the value game.
The value game again. That means it's probably a bad idea. So we have plenty of stuff. We can play everything we have now. One might say we should keep the fireball for a play. We know that Mugla, he's doing his, is it called Stomp, that does 2 damage to everything. So I don't want to put the Footman out. He's just a 1/2. He doesn't do any much difference here, and he's gonna die immediately if he does the taunt, Stomp. But I do want to trade here. I do want to put this. The novice engineer did his job. It was to draw a card, and it's okay. I'm gonna trade with this taunt guy. That's okay.
Yeah, and the difference why we wanna play Wolf Rider, even that he will also die from the Stomp, is that he has a charge, and we do want still slowly take away the other hero's life.
Yeah.
And for a 3-1 with the charge, it's worth to deal that 3 damage, and then he can die, because then we already got the value out by dealing that 3 damage, for sure.
We could argue that we want to do the fireball to the face, but not to lose any mana here. But we're low on cards, so even if we get 1 more card, most likely we will have enough for the fireball. And the fireball is good to save, because what if he puts some big meanie up, like a 6/6, 6 attack, 6 health? then these two are in huge trouble. But if we got the
they
fireball,
both would die then.
they would both die. But if we got the fireball, we take care of it. So anything that does direct damage, you usually want to save that for damage. Look what he put down. You want to save those 6 damage for for minions and not the face, unless those damage you have on your spell is enough to kill the hero immediately. Then you want to, of course, use it on his face. Again, we have a card that can give us extra cards. We use that immediately. We want to see what does that give us of options here. I don't understand. Is he out, this guy, when he's here? I can't remember. Is he, or is he? He must be out. Or what? He must be an actual minion, but he's just so big. You never see a big minion like that in the regular game. It's kind of funny. We don't want to attack Mukla now. Mukla's big brother, that is, because he doesn't have taunt. That means we can directly go for Mukla. So, and remember, a minion can only attack one minion at a time. So even though he's a 10-10, he can't just, you know, do all his damage to all of us. Should I put the gold share out? Maybe because now we got a guy out on the board that we would like to put these guys out to protect us. So he kills, you know, he would have to still waste an entire turn with his 10-10 to kill this guy. That's what we got to remember. And there's no reason to do 1 damage to everybody here, I would say. We have one thing left to do. It was green, that means we can use it and to give the turn. And like
intentions 90. Mukla is also actually a legendary card in the game. So you face it now and then, but it's not like gonna be this difficult. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be just one
a
card.
Yeah. And okay, now we need if you guys are smart, you have noticed now 3 + 1 + 6. That's 9.
Yeah. So we got lethal. We can finish off King Mukla right now.
3 + 1, 4 + 6, 10. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I knew it was 10. 3 + 1 + 6 is 10. Should we kill this guy? No, why? He's not the one we need to kill. It's this dude. So we just go. And now we're gonna be like, nice, we saved that fireball for this. We have it. Boom, you're done, Mukla.
Boom.
So this guy was just a distraction, and that will... I mean, I make that mistake often when I'm playing. When I see a big minion on the board, I'm so focused on that big minion and I need to take it down or it's gonna kill me, that I miss, whoa, I actually had enough damage to actually kill the other guy, the other hero, and win the game. So you really need to keep counting and see how much damage can I do maximum right now, and is it enough to kill the hero. And we get Polymorph, which is a really nice spell. It can transform, for instance, that big ape we just played against into a 1/1 sheep. And I mean the minion ape, not the hero ape. Alright. Hemet Nessingwary, yeah. I like that, how they do that Blizzard in World of Warcraft and so forth. They like mix their names up, so, you know, obviously it's Ernest Hemingway they're talking about. And again, to new viewers, you're very, very welcome to ask questions in the chat. We may not answer immediately because we're mostly focused on the stream and the game and explaining, but just ask away and we will try and help. Alright, so now we meet... Yeah, well, Hemet Nessingwary, let's see. Okay, so when you play, you probably know this, but I'm just gonna go through it quickly. If you're the first player, you get 3 cards. Done deal. And you get a card when the round starts. When you're second, you get 4 cards. And you get a card called a coin, which is essentially an extra mana you can put out. And obviously it doesn't do it here in the tutorial yet, to, I guess, not to overcomplicate things.
Yeah.
So we can play 1 card. It has charge. It's a 1/1. And what would be maybe the smart thing? Do we want to remove this, or do we want to go for face? It's always a choice you have to make. When you're playing against heroes who have a lot of cards that can boost their minions, such as Paladin, to just name one, and let's not go into any more because that gets too complicated. You want to kill his minions. A paladin, you want to get all his minions away. If you're playing against other, maybe a mage, you might want to go face. At this point, I think the safe bet is always to trade. It's always to kill the minion out, because you never know what he can do to that minion to make it way stronger. And then all of a sudden, it's a 3-3 if he has some boost, or... So now we can deal with it, we deal with it. Done deal.
Yeah, and especially with damage-wise, it's safer to take out the minion that's 1-1 than dealing 1 damage to the enemy hero. That 1 damage to the enemy hero is not gonna change the game. But it might change the game if you leave that minion alive.
Yeah, say
like Oculus said, he might have a buff that suddenly buffs him up to 5-5, and then you are in trouble.
So we're being introduced to the hero power now of the mage. This is a 2-mana power that does 1 damage, and the hero power is one of the best powers in the game by far, because it does damage without you having to attack. For instance, like the druid has to, or the rogue has to. It can just do 1 damage, done deal. And that's all we can do now. If you look at the cards, the minimum is 3 mana, we only have 2. So we have to shoot at his face. Shooting at face is usually not, unless you don't have any other options, it's not usually that efficient way to play. You would rather want to shoot the minion. And I just want to say again why you want to take out the minions. We talked about that he can boost the minion, so all of a sudden it's way stronger than when you could take it out. Another thing is that it can attack more than once. A minion, you know, can keep attacking, so it's not just 1 damage, it's 1 damage every time it attacks. So if you don't kill it, well, it can keep attacking and do 1 damage. At this point, I think you'll agree, Farron, we want to kill it with our power and put our gold share out. So
this is a perfect chance to say the value of the cards. You might ask, why don't we just use the Wolf Rider to kill him? Because he got charged with 3 damage and 1 health. He would have died out there for no reason. And Raid Leader is the best to combine when you already have minions on the board.
Yeah.
It's the best time to combine it.
Yeah. And we could also have played the Raid Leader, but he's a booster, as you can see. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
He's a 2-2, that's fine, but where he shines is when there are a lot of minions down, and he just gives them 1 attack each. And that's really awesome value. We would like to kill this dude, actually, because he can grow bigger, but we don't have to kill him in this round because we have a taunt, which basically means if he attacks, you either have to attack this or that. If he attacks this one, okay, it's down on 1 health. Next turn, we can kill it with the power. So we might as well just put our Senjin Shieldmaster down, which is a really good card that even you see the very, very best players use. The Senjin Shieldmaster.
For 4 mana cards, it's one of the best. And it might be, it's kind of with a couple other cards, which one is the best, but Senjin is still used by the best of the best players. People that are way and beyond us. We know nothing compared to those people, but even they use Senjin still.
So you might ask, but Oculus, you always say you have to kill the minion first. Well, we can't kill it now, so we might as well just put that damage into the face before we go on. And again, does the Raid Leader attack this guy? He'll be down to 1 health. We can kill it without power. Exactly. Oh, he did what we wanted.
Yep.
Now we're talking about value of cards. Never, if you make your own deck, include Frostwolf Grunt. It's a really bad card. It's not worth it, because it's a 2-mana card, and many 1-mana cards can kill it. So that's basically why you don't.
And it's also one of the reasons is that it's only 2/2.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other 2-mana cards that are 2/3.
Yeah.
So those cards get like a free kill and still stay on the board. So then you have just lost your card in the table for nothing. So you basically lost the whole turn.
Never use Frostwolf Grunt. So we said this is really good value. We kill this guy who's boosting that guy for just 2 mana. Awesome. And it doesn't cost us any minions to do it. And this guy, now he's a 2/2, not a 3/2. What else do we want to do? We have 3 mana. We could do a lot of things. I think we just put our Raid Leader down. Or, no. Yeah, I think that's... No. Actually, no, maybe the Wolf Rider, actually. Because we can kill the Frost Wolf easily with our Senjin. And then we can put those 3 damage straight to his face. What do you say, Farron?
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. This is one of those games that we still win. Either way, it's a correct choice. Raid leader with that one, okay. Then we are kind of thinking on the next turn.
Yeah.
But next turn, I think we wanna actually put out Nightblade already.
Yeah, it's a solid 4/4. That's a nice body.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, we might just polymorph.
Yeah. That's a really nice moment. Oh, and we even got one free because the game wants to tell us that's a good that's a play right now.
Exactly. These are big bodies that when you have trouble to actually remove them. Like now, we will have to use both of our cards on the table. We will lose the whole board control if we do that.
We would do 3 damage to both. They would both die, and that would be really bad trading these two.
Yes.
As you can see,
also, Feng Reaper is 5 mana card.
Yeah.
He wasted his whole turn to do it. So we already get value out of that by a polymorph. That's 4 mana card.
And when you have those 6 mana, then polymorph is strong because you can polymorph and immediately shoot your fire blast and kill it. Then it's gone, and that's what we're gonna do for sure here.
Yes.
And we continue to have board control. Oh, sorry for putting that hand up in the way of the camera. We continue to have the board control here, meaning that we have minions on the table more than he does. See, that was a smart move from him, using that power on our 3/1. I would have done that too, for sure. We could polymorph this guy too. That would not be necessarily a bad play. Or we can put the raid leader out, hit him with that. This guy dies, and we can still kill it with the hero power, and we have 2 mana left to put the Crocodile out. I think that's a play.
Yeah, I think that's a solid play.
We're trading in this, and the trade is good because this guy is already hurt, so he's not worth as much as his new dude, and he only has 1 anyway. So if we can remove that and still put minions down, well, that's good. Whoops, I made a mistake there.
Yeah.
I should have played this
wait a
one
minute,
first.
now then.
I should have played the raid leader first, so it would have done one more damage. It happens.
Yeah, these mistakes happens all the time, just so
maybe
people
the
know.
Stone Tusk and a Fire Blast, I don't know, and then we still have mana.
Yeah, then we can play one.
Wait, yeah, the raid leader and the Stone Tusk, that's also a good move, actually.
Yeah, that's gonna... I think that's our best choice.
That's gonna even it out, because then he gets 1 attack, the Stone Tusk, he kills it, and we put out River Crocodile. It was not as good play as the other one I suggested, but you know,
no,
shit happens.
No, yeah, that happens a lot, and that's also one of those things that might discourage a lot of new people. Is that when you make a mistake, you might feel that it's all over.
Yeah.
It usually is not.
No, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, even the best players make the mistakes. You need to remember that always.
Yeah.
So just keep at it. And in Hearthstone, all over, when you think about it, you need to just realize you are gonna lose a lot of games as well.
Yeah.
All the pro people lose a lot of games. Some decks are just better against certain decks, and that's just what the game is. There is no perfect deck.
No. So we have we can put a taunt out, meaning that's some protection that they need to go through before they can hit us, or we can put some more aggressive here. At this point, when he has nothing down, and we don't suspect he can play a card that suddenly can just, you know, charge, because he hasn't been playing those, then we play the aggressive card. That's for sure. We play this dude out, he does immediately 3 damage to the face. Now he's critically low.
We shoot him. And if he doesn't remove our dude, next on next turn we have a lethal.
We have lethal
in the board.
Now he has, well, we still have lethal.
Yeah, we still have a lethal.
I don't have room. Alright.
Yeah, so the lethal...
We have lethal still.
You can't see. Is that we will obviously polymorph now here the taunt, because we have to get past the taunt with our own minion, so we have to polymorph it.
So even though it's a 1 mana, we're gonna waste 4 mana to taunt it, but that's because we know we can kill him now. If he was out of range, if he just had 1 more health, we wouldn't do it. We would wait and see what the next turn brings, because that would be a waste. But now we know We polymorph him. We don't need to deal with it. We can go straight through. We don't kill the sheep now. No, we shoot him because that's 1 plus 4 damage here. Done deal, guys. We win again. Alrighty. Victory!
Victory.
Well, we're undefeated so far, guys, so we must be doing something right. The Reckless Rocketeer, that's a fun card. Illidan Stormrage is his name, yeah. Let's go. And again, I want to say to our viewers, if you have questions, just write it in the chat, and we'll try to answer as fast as possible. It might take a bit, though.
It might take a bit, but that's me, by the way, called Feron Pow in the chat. I'm trying to also answer in the typing, so I don't interrupt all the time the chat, just to answer people. I also will try to answer in the feed as well, but I'm also typing out there.
So, no, we don't get to trade, huh? I suppose you get the same cards no matter what in these tutorials. I don't think it's random. I think it's...
I don't have any cards that cost 1 mana.
We have nothing to play in the first turn here. Not even our power, because it's 1 mana. So end turn, they even have an arrow point.
Oh yeah, this is the Illidan Stormrage.
Yeah, this is a bit tougher. We can always hover over the power to see what does it actually do. It says on top how much it costs, 2 mana. That's what a power usually costs. And all in the normal games with players, it's always 2. And as you can see, it makes 2/1 minions, 2 attack, 1 health. And those actually, they're not a problem for us, I would say, because we can immediately counter them with our own spell power, since they only have 1 health.
Yes.
So that's not bad to know. He has a weapon on this side, and it would be down here on our screen. Is a weapon, and that makes you sort of behave like a minion. It means you can attack, and so if I have taunts down, he has to attack my taunts first. He can't just attack me. And on it you can see it says 2 on the left. That's how much damage it does, and 2 on the right means how many times he can use it. And he can only use it once per turn, but you know, then how many he can then choose, you know, to use it twice during the game, once per turn. And the top left corner it says how much it costs. We want to play the Crocolisk, or we want to do 1 damage. That's
that's actually a hard choice, because next, if we play the Crocolisk, it's hard to say because it's AI. I don't know how smart it is.
It's not.
But in normal game, if we play Crocolisk, we are gonna killed by the weapon plus the 1/1.
Yeah, that's gonna. And
we're gonna lose that minion.
But for us, that's a good trade. Then he loses his weapon, and he loses the minion. So I think it's an okay trade.
As well. Yeah.
If we just kill it with that, we don't know. Maybe attacks face. We hope he attacks face with this, and instead of on the minion. And when I say attack face, it means he goes for us and not our minions.
Yeah, he goes for the hero.
Yeah. Well, that's what we expected.
Yeah.
He loses his weapon. And does he attack on it? He'd be stupid not to attack it.
Whoa.
Whoa. Did it say random? Random enemies, all hit on face. That was okay,
what?
Random.
I have never seen.
Oh, that's
quite random like that.
No, that's a special kind of random.
I think we play Voodoo, heal ourselves, and shoot him in the face.
Yeah, why not?
Because I kind of wanna keep those. Yeah, it's usually wise to keep those charge units.
Yeah.
As a way to clear the board
to deal with things.
Tough enemies.
Or keep it for when you wanna kill the guy. That he doesn't say, whoa, he had 3 extra damage all of a sudden he can play out and charge with. Because he's not gonna survive long, obviously. He only has 1 health, so anything he can do that does 1 health will kill it immediately. So it's not one you put down to sort of make what you call board presence or board dominance.
Yeah. And intention. This guy is clearly the toughest of so far in the tutorial.
Yeah. He's going to town with our minions, that's for sure. And now he's gonna put a 2-1 out, I think. Yes.
Yep, that's gonna be 4, so that will definitely... Oh, it's 2 of them.
Oh, it summons 2, yeah, I thought 1. Okay. Yeah, we'll get you.
So that 6 damage he has there. Well, it's a hard choice. In the way, do we play the Gold Shire and shoot one of those down?
I think
but,
maybe that, yeah.
But if he played, I still think the sensing is the play. Because then he has to use the weapon and both of the minions to take him down.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's play the Sentient. He's a really strong defense now. The Gold Shire is weak. He will die from the weapon or either of these.
One of them. Yeah.
This guy can take some damage. Oh, well. He's got some... Oh, that was very stupid of him. He should for sure have used a fireball on a Sentient. Because now these guys die.
Both of them.
Those guys
and now the board is clear and he has no weapon.
And we're down in 18. He's 22. That doesn't mean anything.
And we are gonna play Nightblade, I think, at this point, because it's a full mana cost. We're gonna deal 3 damage on him, and so far he haven't had any charge unit. He might have a fireball, but Sensing will die from that either way.
Either way, because that's 6 damage. As you can see,
and this will also...
As you can see, he has a battle cry. That's what deals those 3 damage immediately when you play it to him. Some units have a battle cry where you can decide where that damage goes.
Oh wow.
Well, that's a fancy weapon. 4 damage.
Yeah.
But
that was yeah, well, I didn't remember that.
But as you can see, he gets damage when he attacks now. Like I said, he becomes sort of like a minion when you use you get damage when you attack a minion. You don't which you might think, let's say I had a weapon that said 3 attack. If he attacked me, he wouldn't get 3 damage from attacking me. It doesn't work like that. Or me attacking him while he has a weapon, I don't get that damage on me. It's only the damage sort of thing. Alright.
Yeah. And here is a good thing about value and calculating. You always need to think like, okay, he has a weapon with 4 attack. So Sensing is 5 health. That already says that's a good card to play.
Yeah.
To survive from that weapon. That means we are forcing him to play another card or a minion against it. Yeah. It's already value in that point.
And you know, that's the 4 damage and the 5 health. All our other minions, the Magma Rager, the Reckless Rocketeer, and the Wolf Rider are really like aggressive minions to play out that you sort of want, what you would probably call a finisher more than anything. Do we put the Gold Shire out or do we put this out? Do the Fire Blast. There's obviously more value in getting a 1-2 than just dealing 1 damage. So it's a bit of a choice. I think we put the Footman out. See what happens. That 1 damage with the Fire Blast doesn't mean that much at this point. And we could be lucky and he just attacks the Footman. Oh, he didn't. And waste his weapon on that, but he did not. Now he's down on 12. Another 3 damage because he attacked this one. And he heals up. This Dark Scale healer heals all his characters. And when it sets characters, that means both himself and all his minions. For 2 health.
Yeah.
Alright. This is looking
so now
okay.
we have we already have 10 damage now on the hand at the moment. We can get him down to 4 because of the actually up to 9.
We have 3 plus 1, that's 4 down here. This guy has charged, so 3 more. 7. We have this guy has charged, 5 more.
Yeah.
We're up at 12.
And
but we don't have enough mana for that right now.
No.
That would be 9 mana, we have 7.
Yeah.
So the safe bet...
No,
either
definitely Arcane, I would say, because those two... we already get 2 minions dead.
Yeah, boom.
Boom. He's gone. And now we can also shoot down the 4-1.
Yeah.
And waste our 3-1
Wolf
Tankus. No, I would say 3-1 almost. Yeah, that dude. The Sentient.
Do you want to put the Magma out?
Yeah, we're gonna put the Magma out and kill the Sentient because he's almost down already. He got 1 health left. And this is what we call a bit risky play in the way that we are hoping he can't kill the Magma instantly.
The risky play is that Magma Rage is really a bad card. With that 1 health, you should Wow, we're lucky again.
Wow,
it doesn't hit this
again.
one.
And in this case, Magma goes face.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's take it easy. Take one. Let's see. All right.
Wait, how much damage do we have? We have
5, 6.
That's 8. We have a lethal.
11.
Exactly.
Plus this one. So no, we need
No.
one more mana.
Oh
for that.
no.
We need
one
one
more
more
mana.
So this one and this one, that's 6. 1 from this, 5 from that. That's 6 damage. Plus 5, 11, 12. So we're 1 away from killing him.
Yeah, in these cases you need to calculate the risk always about how low is he on health and how low we are. So now we know that we have to kill his Magma Rider in any case.
We can do that with our power, which we are gonna do now.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
because now again you calculate that next turn we have Wolf Rider and Reckless, who both have a charge we can play next turn.
3.
So that's 8 damage instantly. So in here, I think we are just gonna play Boulder Fist Ogre because obviously he's massive. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he can.
And in here we go face with both because he have to go through the taunt again.
Yeah, there's no reason now when we're this much ahead and this close to killing him to kill these small minions here. We don't need because for a 5-1 trade to a 2-1, no way. We want the 5-1, and he's protected at least by one of these attacks. They will probably kill these 2 now with these, but we managed to give 6.
But that's gonna be, you know, perfectly fine for us.
Because we're gonna just he gets 3 health.
But it's not gonna help him because we have the big body in the board.
Unless he had a taunt, but he doesn't.
Yeah. If he had a taunt, then we would be a bit trouble. But not even then in that big.
We could even put this.
Well, we have.
But no, we don't have enough for it. Let's just finish it.
We do because we got 6-7 in the board.
This is tempting. This is maybe the game trying to cheat us. I mean, you see
No, you played that one.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I know.
We got Reckless Rocketeer.
Yeah, exactly. But when you look at it, you deal 1 damage to all enemies. Whoa, I killed 4 enemies.
Whoa.
But then you don't have the mana for these 2.
And suddenly for the combo.
So that's why
if the combo was needed.
That's why we saved these guys with low health and charge. It's for these combo finishers. We put them out. Boom, boom. The big fat guy attacks first. We don't even need this guy.
No. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
So.
And I think a lot of problem that new players have with this game is that they kind of get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
With so many minions on the board, and they are, oh my god, I need to handle with it. Nah, it's okay if there's a lot of minions on the board.
Yeah.
If you know kind of what you're doing in the way that always calculate. It's always about who dies first.
Yeah.
That's it.